wala mnyinti ko ni be sede yaro la satara ite kari wulla ka jimi microphone ka sitara siri ndorong yetenku.
As you are testifying in the Mandinka language, your testimony will be interpreted in English.
Wairi ibe sede yaro la Mandinka kangoto bitung ila kuma kango ibe kari akanna sor la angale kangoto
as well as other local languages.
Anim banko la kankotengulu so kanna soro be kekang.
So please speak slowly
Isidia monyi sumayandi domandomang
and clearly.
Ando asisenea fanang.
Wait for my questions before you respond.
Ando isala nyinin karo batu hanfo nate ya kangoji wokola itesinate jabi.
I will also wait for you to complete your answers before asking further questions.
Ando nate nyinin ka atefanam bete batu le hanfo yela jabi rofo niye kangoji utumu atesine nyinin ka.
This is to prevent overlap in our speeches.
Munyine tipural la diamulu kanasele nyokang.
And also allow easy interpretation.
Satara kanna sor la lu fanalu sia kanna sorno asono yata nyami.
I just want to remind you that there is no need to rush.
Akabe hakilo bulandila ko hauja kutije.
So please take your time.
Isila wato ta domang.
And explain to the commission everything that happened to you.
Isafo komisongo ye ko be menketela isa sata.
So that we can all understand the circumstances that you found yourself under. If at any point you would like me to repeat my question, or you would like to seek further clarification on any point, please do not hesitate to say so. If you would also like a break at any point, just let us know. We are going to be addressing a few topics today. We will look into your personal background so that we know who you are as a person. We will look at events that happened after the 1994 military takeover. 1994 your experience during the events of the 1996 UDP presidential campaign nationwide tour.
1996 UDP campaign menke Bangkok ngotumo President Karte Fayo binala yekulu menu je okono.
We will also look at the events that happened in 2016.
Mbe fanalu jube la menu keta 2016 sangokono.
After the death of Solo Sandeng.
Solo Sandeng na saya kola.
Your subsequent detention and trial.
Ina ate muta watu menke kitindi.
And the human rights violations you suffered as a result.
Ani hadamaya nyantolu menu tinya itela karola ibatare batamelle kang.
We will then finally look at what impact those violations have had on your life.
Ntina jube wo mantora jawolu menu ya kela wonata mune sabu ima ila baluoto ila hadamayato.
In terms of your health.
Ila jata kende ala karola.
And the lives of your family and loved ones.
Ani ila dimbaya ala karola ni kanunte kotengolu.
I hope you have clearly understood everything that I have said.
Malom fayala kumo be fahamula membe foyeteng.
I understand.
Are you ready to proceed with your testimony?
Ako say iparetele purke la sedeyaro damutabang.
Yes.
Please give us your full names.
Sayito kang itoni kontongo ya fonyeng.
My name is Jukuna.
And what is
Susso.
Where do you live?
Ako be siri ming.
I'm resident at Willinkama.
Where is Willinkama found?
Ako Willinkama be minto mafalne.
It's around Brufut. If you're going to Brufut, you get to Willinkama.
When and where were you born?
Ako iwulu ta minto le anin sanjuma.
I was born in Dipakunda.
Do you know your date of birth?
Foya ila wululu ngolone bang.
I don't know my date of birth, but I know how old I am.
Please tell us how old you are.
Yes, anji jelle soto.
55 years.
What is your occupation?
Ila do ko mumuneti.
I was working at the hotel school.
Do you remember when you were working at the hotel school?
Foya kilo bakane yedu ko ke hotel school wato meng.
No, I cannot recall that.
Can you situate the time you were working at the hotel school with any major event at that time so that we can have an indication as to what time you were working there?
Ako foy si mira aning ibedo ko la je wato men aning kolu mennu benta banko kan ka foko nyin sankari nyin kukar leketa o yatara lembe do ko la je pour ka taman sero li jibe do pour eta o yatara lembe do ko.
The coup d'etat found me working there.
I beg your pardon?
The coup d'etat found me working there.
That is in 1994.
Olem 1994 sangoti. Sojaro li banko ta sangomen.
Yes.
And do you remember how long before that you had started working at the hotel school?
Ako foy sey hakilo sa mutano yesanji jelle ke do ko la hotel school janning wo coup d'etat be kala. Metal domandi.
Well, it took some time, almost up to a year.
And what were you doing at the hotel school?
Hotel school.
I was a cleaner then.
Was the hotel school under any particular ministry or government department?
According to hotel school, abe mansakunda la bunda jumale koto.
Tourism. Under the tourism.
It was under the Ministry of Tourism, is that correct?
Tourism le koto no wotumo.
Tourism le koto. It was under tourism.
And how long did you work there?
Yesanji jelle ke je do ko la.
I cannot say that, but after the coup d'etat, not long after, I left the work. Because there was an election after the coup d'etat. And there was campaigning at the time. That was when I left the work.
Can you tell us under what circumstances you left the work?
I had a problem, that was why I left work. There was one woman there at the hotel school. She was a member of the APRC and I was a member of the UDP. We used to go to work. I used to do the cleaning and she worked at the kitchen. She worked at the kitchen. While I'm doing my cleaning, she used to disturb me a lot. Because she was in the APRC and I was in the UDP, so she used to dress in APRC colors. So I said, well, let me leave the work. I left there and went to the office.
Minister of Tourism.
At the Ministry of Tourism. I got there. I told them that I came to pick up my salary from the paymaster. They said, yes, this one is on the campaign and therefore she does not have time for even our money. I said, let me leave this work. Because the soldiers were in government and I was with Usenu. And if I should continue working, they may come and trouble me. So I left the work. I wrote a letter and resigned.
And those were the circumstances under which you left your job at the hotel school?
Yes, that was the reason why I left work.
In July 1994, where were you living?
July 1994,
I was in Pipeline at Lawyer Usainu Dabo's compound.
Can you tell us who is Lawyer Usainu Dabo?
Lawyer Usainu Dabo.
Lawyer Usainu Dabo is the leader of the UDP party.
Can you tell us how you came to live at his compound?
Usainu's grandparents, we are their praise singers. who was Bakari Dabo.
Wala mu Hussein Mamatu wala nandi ntena si Hussein na korda kono.
He was Hussein's grandfather, and that was he was the cause why I came and stayed with Hussein.
Wala tarante mama sabata.
He went and took 3 of my grandparents.
Ila jalo le beti.
They are the praise singers of the Dabo family.
Jalo kundabe mu Hussein nyola jalo leti.
The whole lot of our family, our praise singer family, praise singers to Dabo, to Husseinu's family. But these are the 3 people he picked and said they are going to live in his compound. Who was Bamba Susso, Numukunda, Malandi. They brought them to Bansang. They were given a compound in Bansang and said they will not stay in the compound there. They are going to bring them into his own compound. And the place called Sambatako. There is a piece of land which belongs to him there. He also gave them a compound there too. This is how we became to stay. This is how we came to stay with Usainu.
So in short, Madam Susso, your family are the griots of the family of Usainu Dabo. Is that correct? Amunta ka suti andi dorong amunta atelmu Usainu Dabo la almu la jalo leti.
Antelmu la jalo leti.
Yes.
Nata mai nata bitamala.
Yes, we are the griots.
Ntanya Usainu yankole fali.
And I am telling you how I got to live at Usainu's compound. He came and May came and picked me from our house.
It's okay, Madam Susso, I don't want to interrupt you, but all we wanted to know is just the circumstances surrounding how you came to live at Usainu. Let's just move on now.
Silang bitung alaftalon nal drong alning Usainu nyule nyo soto nyaming way woto sene yatale.
Baraka.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You mentioned that in 1994 you were actually living at his house. Is that correct?
Akoy nyim foko 1994 wayatra lebe Usainu la suokono.
Yes, I was in Usainu's compound.
After the military takeover in July 1994, did anything significant happen whilst you were living at Usainu Dabo's residence?
Akubirin sojaro le bankota 1994 July karokono. Fokukuma nata sotole ba mem keta utumwebe Usainu la suokono.
Yes, something significant happened.
Kindly start by telling us where Usainu Dabo actually resides.
Afanyem Usainu Dabo be sirim mintole.
Pipeline.
At Pipeline.
Please proceed and tell us what actually happened after the July 1994 military takeover whilst you were living there.
Saying tenteng ya fanyem muneketa July karo 1994 sojaro le bankota tu momenna.
When the soldiers took over government, which was on a Friday, on the Saturday they came to Usainu's place. I was cooking breakfast. Jalika came rushing in. Said to me, Jukuna, the soldiers have arrived. The children ran and got into the house. They came into the house. I said to Jalika, Bismillah. I left cooking breakfast. I stood inside the parlor. Soldiers all packed inside the parlor. 3 pickups. Gamsel?
Pickup.
Gamsel pickups.
And Gambia is la pickup.
Gambia?
Airways.
Gambia is la pickup.
And a pickup belonging to Gambia Airways. The 3rd pickup, I don't know where it came from, but they were 3 pickups. All of them alighted and came inside the house. They filled the whole house with soldiers. After they filled the whole house with soldiers, they asked where Usainu was. I told them I did not see Usainu. They asked me, since yesterday you have not set eyes on Usainu? I said, well, I have not seen Usenu. I said, because there was a coup d'etat yesterday and all telephone lines were cut off and Usenu is not here. They said, you are not speaking the truth. I told them Usenu's wife is not here. Usenu's wife was mine. And they said I was not speaking the truth. I said to them, well, the key is here. Go inside and check. They said, okay. They said, they told me if Usenu returns, that he should go and answer at State House. But that if he fails to come, whatever he sees, that would be it. I said, fine.
Can I just interrupt you here, Madam Susso? Can you remember this precise date of this event?
The takeover happened on Friday. They came to the compound on Saturday in the morning.
You mentioned a particular Jalika. Who is this?
Jalika mentor for Jumala Muoti. She's a cousin to Useinu.
And at the time that these soldiers came to the house, you were there with Jalika and who else?
Wato meni sojarol binaje inin Jalika lebe suokono je aninjuma plus Useinu's siblings and some other children who were entrusted to Useinu.
And how old were these children?
I cannot give their ages.
Were they very small children or older children?
Some were small children, some were a little bit grown up.
You also mentioned that soldiers came into the house. How did you know that they were soldiers? They were
in uniform.
What kind of uniform were they wearing?
Soldiers' uniforms as they used to wear.
Can you give any further description?
Well, I cannot give out the colors. It might be black or blue.
But you remember the uniform as being the uniform of the soldiers?
Yes, that's
apart from wearing uniforms, how else were they dressed?
They were putting on masks. They put webs around their faces and they tied it. They came and stood inside the room.
Were they armed?
They came with guns.
And at this point, where was Usainu Dabo?
He was in Kanifing with his wife.
Thank you very much, Madam Witness. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for now because we're eating into the lunch break. But when we come back, we will continue from where we stopped off. Thank you very much.
Madam Susso, afelentin dunta konto wato kono barabitum mbedanna janne follow han fo ning da habotala insitente ngakululo da men satawto.
Mr. Chairman, it's time for the lunch break. We'll stop here and then continue afterwards.
Thank you very much, Emma Council, and thank you very much, Madam Susso. We will take a 1 hour break or 1 hour and 5 minutes and come back at 2:45. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.